Yo, what's good, fam? I've just seen one of the wildest videos I've witnessed in a minute. So a 19-year-old tried to kidnap a young lady out of a bikini spot at 2 a.m. Now the question I have is, where was the security? It makes no sense. But before we dive into it, do you boy a favor, hit that subscribe button, show the channel some love, cue the clip.
That boy is good.
It's 2 a.m. at a Bikini Barista stand in Lakewood, Washington, a business where workers often dress in swimwear or lingerie, where one customer, seen here, pulls in for a smoothie. But as you'll soon see, a frozen drink doesn't appear to be the only thing on the man's mind. The scantily clad barista can be seen chatting with the man for a few seconds before heading off to retrieve his order. The barista returns and again appears to talk to the soon-to-be suspect before he hands her a signed receipt. Now, the woman hands the man his beverage when the suspect makes a shocking move. He's seen grabbing the worker's arm, nearly yanking her out of the drive-thru window before speeding off. The woman immediately dials 911 moments before police arrive on the scene.
The clipboard. He won't hand me the clipboard, so I reach out a little far to grab it, and he grabs his arm and tries to pull me out of the window. Tried to pull me out of the window, and I grabbed this, held on, and started screaming, and then I ripped my entire up, and I shut the window out and called the cops. Yes,
of course he did
that. By this arm and
come on now.
Okay. Do you know him?
No, he paid with credit card. He was a customer.
Okay. What's his? Does his card have a name on it or anything?
Right here, Ezekiel Guerrero. I don't know if it's a stolen credit card. He was in a.
You gotta be a real genius to commit a crime and literally leave a paper trail. And thank God for your stupidity, man. Thank God. I hope it's his card.
You heard that right. The victim tells police the man paid with a credit card bearing the name Ezekiel Guerrero that investigators would later confirm matches the suspect in question.
In a Scion TC, right?
Yes, Scion TC. It was like that space gray, like that, like not dimensional color or metallic, whatever. I couldn't get the license plate because I was too busy getting up.
At least you had the description.
He went that way, and then I went to call the cops.
Okay. Have you ever seen this guy before?
No, I've never seen him before. Never, ever.
Okay.
Ever. First time.
Okay, so I know you described him to the dispatcher on the phone, but what did he look like?
He was like a barely fucking Hispanic, super fucking white guy with a blue bandana on his head and a blue, like, Dodgers, bright fucking blue Dodgers jersey. I was joking. I was like, what, your favorite color is fucking blue? Like, and, like, patterned fake fucking Louis Vuitton jeans. Like, blue jeans with the fake fucking designer shit all over.
See, this is one of the good things. It's a good thing that she was very descriptive with it. But at the same time, this is why a lot of women have reservations with even having conversations with some individuals, especially in this particular situation. But it was a good thing that she did because off her memory, she gave a pretty solid description.
For them.
Anybody else in the car with him?
No, he's by himself.
Okay. Okay. Did he mention anything? Like, how long was he here?
He was here for like, I was making his drink for probably like 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, whatever, chatting with him like any normal customer, you know, what are you up to?
Anything else in the conversation that was
I
noteworthy?
said, probably when I was going, I was like, are you f***ed up right now? Because bro was fucking acting stupid. He says, yeah, kind of. And then bro tries to pull me out of the window.
Okay. All right. I see red marks on your wrist there.
All of my arm.
Okay.
All of my arm. In my f***ing armpit.
Jesus.
Bro tried to pull me out of the window.
All right. Let me get my camera. We'll get pictures of your red marks and stuff, and we'll keep looking for them here. I assume like your arm was just getting like yanked against the
Right here,
the
because
frame,
I grab this window whenever I go to lean out this window, because you got me up.
Now, respect to her, because I know in some situations women may actually like freeze up, you know what I'm saying, and not know what to do. But she did exactly what she needed to do, and thank God because she's safe.
Got me so up.
Sure.
When are these retards gonna figure out the center of gravity? Holy they stupid.
Do
Beer.
you
They
have
pay with
access?
their credit card and not even cash? No, my boss probably does not give a single honestly.
I, for one, agree. I don't feel like the boss cares at all. You know, I can understand the fact that you have one employee there because you may not need multiple employees, but what's the safety protocol? What's the safety procedure? I mean, your window was wide enough for somebody to jump in if they wanted to rob the place, they possibly could. You should definitely have security there, and not just any security, a commissioned security officer. Or is that just me?
I can ask.
Yeah.
I knew it happened at 2:20.
Yeah.
And all my cameras are working right now, and they were working, so I don't know. I can ask.
Okay.
So I got almost snatched out the window.
All right. So if we can find him, then we'll come back.
If.
We'll get you. We'll
Execute him on the spot, please.
Oh, damn, that's harsh. But I mean, at the same time, because she is the victim, I can't fault her for that.
What the actual
because my camera's going right now. I will say no. We can't do that. But hopefully we'll be able to identify him. Okay.
Hopefully.
Let me get you a case number. We'll get out of here.
1 week later, the suspect is tracked down and brought in for questioning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'm gonna have you sit right there for me.
Investigators identified a man seen here as 19-year-old Ezekiel Guerrero, a teenager by the same name found on the receipt at the business.
Stupid.
Are you from California?
I am not. I'm not.
You're from up here?
I'm from Eastern Washington, Yakima.
Oh, that's right. You're from the Sunnyside area, right?
Yeah, I was born in Yakima.
Granger, Sunnyside, all that area.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever noticed out here with some of these gangsters out here, right? How they get caught up with the laws. And then all of a sudden they just turn mad respectful. Like, no, sir. Keep that same gangster energy that you had on them streets, you know, so nothing is misconstrued. So when all the evidence is presented, they know what type of person you really are.
You're 19 years old?
Yeah.
All right. I do want to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing, man. I'm not here to make you look. I want to give you an opportunity to explain what happened.
No, of course.
We're just going to go about our way, okay? But before that, obviously you're in custody. I have to read you your constitutional rights, okay?
Okay.
So do you voluntarily wish to answer questions now?
Thank you.
You're up.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm gonna just be forward, you know. I mean, I could ask for an attorney, but I figured, you guys seen. If I'm being honest, the only thing I was messed up that night. I was drinking. I was crossfaded. I was all of it.
Constipated. This dude said constipated.
That's a you problem.
That's not an excuse. Neither is being high, neither is being drunk, neither is being on pills, whatever it was. Damn, stupid.
I remember I was.
Remember now.
I had lost 1,000 that night. I remember being angry and I was drinking, and I had my ex. We're just over it, so I was like in a sad moment. I remember I was just super drunk. I don't remember too much of everything. I remember I was drinking and
You don't remember too much of anything. You just remember conveniently that you were drinking.
A damn liar, man. That's not true.
I had ended up there, and all I remember is she asked me a question, and then I had reached in, and then and I remember opening my eyes, and then the moment she had like said help, I let go, and I just stopped, put my.
If you think that he's lying, let me know in the comments, because I feel like this is the equivalent of a conversation that you would have with a child when you know that they're clearly lying, but for some odd reason they feel like they're outsmarting you. Or is that just me?
Let it go, put the thing, and that's it. Like I'm being completely honest. I was super drunk that night. I was smoking, all of it, and that night I just
Not an
I don't
excuse.
Know, it was a mistake. It was honestly I didn't mean it.
Life
Like
changing.
that's not me. I promise. Like it was just genuinely like it was just the moment that I had. I wish that I didn't. You know.
Had you ever been there before?
Nah.
Maybe one time before, couple like a while back. Not like regular or anything like that.
Do you remember what you ordered?
I always get a strawberry smoothie. That's my. I never get anything else. I always get a strawberry smoothie, and I know because the next morning I seen the strawberry smoothie in my car.
What made you so angry?
The 1,000.
So you lost 1,000.
I lost 1,000. I was very sad. I was upset. My ex, we were going through things, and I felt alone. I know I was just drinking, and I was smoking, and I had like flashes, and I just remember. I remember being there. I remember going there, and then I remember like at a moment of time, she had asked me a question, something about like being messed up or something like that.
Now I think most of us will agree that you should learn from your experiences. Now, I'm not going to say that I was always this person. I'm not going to claim that I was ever a saint. Yes, I did smoke. Yes, I did drink, but no one forced me to. That was of my own accord. And I think that's what he's failing to realize, is that you have to be responsible for your actions. You can't play victim now that you're caught up. And I thank God that I personally, didn't have any major repercussions behind my actions. But in this case, he's not so lucky.
How'd you lose 1,000? Gambling?
No, not gambling. I had 1,000 on me, and I was drunk, and I remember dropping my wallet. I lost my key fob too to my work, and so had to get that replaced. I lost some receipts in my wallet that night too. No, it was just a.
So your day just went from bad to worse.
And you say you're smoking marijuana?
Yeah, marijuana.
So you were drunk and stoned?
Yeah. It was just a bad night.
Ezekiel confesses to the crime while repeatedly blaming alcohol and marijuana for his actions. But detectives continue digging for answers.
Were you angry at the barista?
No. I remember I was just angry because of the 1,000 and the situation that me and my ex were going through, and then I just felt alone. And
it's not an excuse.
I remember I don't even know. Like I remember I was going home, and I ended up there. I seen the place, ended up there, and then all that happened, and I just remember letting go, and then just driving. I don't want nothing. Like I just let go, drove off, and that was it.
It sounds like it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, right? Like it just happened.
Yeah, and I didn't even remember the full thing. Like I remember I was there, and I remember it happened, but I don't even remember the full thing. Like I'm being honest. Like I was drunk and I was drinking, and it was just I was smoking, and I wasn't in right-minded state,
What do you think you would have done had you pulled her through the window?
I promise you, like at that moment, at that time, I wasn't.
Your promise don't mean a damn thing. It don't.
I wasn't even like I don't even remember like physically grabbing her like that. Like I promise you, in that the moment I snapped back, I promise you, I let her go because she had said help, and I just drove off. I didn't do nothing. I just remember I swear it was just a terrible moment, and I don't even remember
life changing for your ass now.
Having a reason why to do that.
Do you remember the drive home?
Oh, yeah, Yeah, like vividly. Yeah.
Vividly, you
like,
remember that?
Vividly, I remember driving.
Do you remember once you got home? What did you do when you got home?
You remember
I
then? It all
I remember
caught up to you
going
then, huh?
straight to my bed and that was it. I fell asleep.
Okay, but you remember that?
Yeah, no. I do remember making it to my my room and.
Well, I mean, I think it goes without saying you scared the hell out of this girl. I mean, it's cut and dry, right? I
Get
mean,
his ass out the street.
you used a credit card, you used a debit card with your name on it, the car's registered to you, you're on video.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like it was probably an impulsive action or impulsive thing that you did, but you know, this girl.
Yeah, I get it.
It's 2:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Lakewood's not an easy town.
Yeah, I get it.
It just, you know, we're not here to condemn you by any means.
No, I just,
you know, for the longest time we've been trying to figure out like what was your goal or.
No, I get it. I don't even know why I even showed up there, bro. Like I was drunk, I was upset, and I don't even remember like talking to her at first. Like I mean, like it was just a moment. I just flashes. Like I was drunk. I was smoking. I was fucked up. Like I'm just like being real. Like I was like.
Next, the detective shows Ezekiel some photos that he says directly tie Vicune to the alleged abduction attempt.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
And then obviously that's your arm with your same tattoo that you have right now. And that's off your Instagram photograph, right? And that's how we match those up. So this is obviously a picture. It looks like your right hand, but it's in the mirror, so it's reversed. Where were you at? Like where were you drinking at or hanging out?
I was honestly just drinking. I was at my house. I was drinking at my house, and I was drinking in my car. I was in the right state of my mind. I was depressed, honestly. Like I felt sad.
Depression is not a reason for stupidity. I mean, you're constantly talking about drinking. So many people have lost their lives behind idiots that decide to drink and drive. And they never seem to be the ones that are affected. It's always the victims. They're the ones that always end up losing their lives.
You know, like in a sad state of mind, and I was just kind of.
How'd you pick that stand? Because that stand's nowhere near your house.
Sad state of mind.
That's just the only one that I know that's always open at that time. There's no other one, so that's why I knew. It's like I don't go out to that area. I just had went. I was drinking. I was in the right state of mind. Like it was just an idea. I thought it was good, you know.
Did you think we'd be coming eventually?
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I figured like.
He's not sure, everybody. He's not sure. Oh man. They do these stupid crimes and they think, you know what? I got away with it. Guess what? You didn't.
You know, like, cause like if I'm being honest, like I was like I woke up the next morning and I knew what I had done, but I was like.
You got away with it.
Like it wasn't me. Like I
no,
don't
it
know,
was you,
like,
all
I'm
right.
very sorry, and I just.
So, at the moment, I mean, you said you went through a fit of anger or rage. I think you said anger, not rage. But what did she do to prompt that? Like, did she say something? Did she say something to offend you?
No. It was like I said, I wasn't. Like I was talking to her and I was there, but like I wasn't there. Like my mind, I was just drunk and I was just focused on like everything that like.
What triggered you though? Like what was that final second?
Stupidity.
Because I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah.
She handed you the drink. You took the drink and threw it on the ground. Yeah. So it's like when she handed you the drink, it almost was as if in your mind you said, "Okay, this is the end of the conversation. The contact is over," and you just. Like that. You threw it, you grabbed her. You tried to pull her. You lost your grip. You went to reach up high on her arm. And she was able to kind of break free because she locked her knees against the counter. But you got to take me to that point of what made you jump from 0 to 100 so quickly.
Like I said, I'm being honest. Like I wasn't in the right state of mind. Like I don't even remember the full conversation I had with that woman. Like it was just a second. I remember thinking like I was in and out of it, like my mind wise, and I just like I don't know. I remember going home. I remember waking up the next morning, and I had remember what I did, but it was very.
You keep saying you remember what you did. Now, imagine if you actually would have pulled her through that window. Can anybody imagine what would have happened if he would have pulled her through that window? Imagine where this could have possibly gone, you know? And in situations like that, I feel like, hey, you know what? Throw the book at him. Throw the book at him as hard as you can. Now imagine if he would have successfully got her through the window. What could have happened? I mean, you hope she was able to get away, but at the same time, what if she wasn't? What if she was assaulted? Or worse, what if he took her life? I have zero tolerance for actions like this. I think whatever they give him, he needs to do it day for day. No early release. It is what it is.
Ezekiel doubles down on his claim of not exactly remembering why he did it before one investigator offers up a possible motive.
How often do you go to Bikini?
Never. Never. That was literally just a drunk idea. I hardly go.
So what was the idea? I mean, what? Forgive me, because I'm a woman.
No, I get it. I get it.
But what in the middle of the night? I get you've broken up with your girlfriend. Are you lonely? You know what makes you say instead of going to like Dairy Queen and getting the smoothie, I'm gonna go see a girl that's not wearing.
Yeah. I mean,
like, what is in your mind when you make the decision to drive to Lakewood?
No. I get that. Like I said, I don't know. I wasn't in the right state of mind. I wasn't thinking. Like it just came to mind. I thought it was a good idea. I figured, oh, you know what, like F it. I'm drunk. Single.
But I guess my question is like,
single.
Do you think maybe you could get a date? Like, or you just want to go see a pretty girl, or do you think that maybe?
Honestly, I don't. I just see like probably just to see the pretty girl. Yeah, but like I don't. Not like a date or anything like that.
Were you angry? Were you angry at women or in general because of what you were going through?
No, I'm not angry at women in general.
No, at that time, were you pissed at her? So maybe you took it out. You pissed at your ex, so you maybe took it out on this girl. When you maybe saw it wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, can you rephrase that one?
So were you? You said you were angry and sad. You had all these wide variety of emotions. Is it possible that when you got there, maybe you took it out on the barista?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just like emotions in general that I've been building up over time because I did that day. I didn't see my ex. Like I had went to her house and she wasn't there, and so I left, and I was like, oh, and we were already going through things, and so it's like, okay, like I get it, like you know what I'm saying, like oh, I'm just gonna let her do her, like you know what I'm saying, and so
no, we don't know what you're saying.
I was going through it. I don't know. I was just not in the right state of mind, and everything happened quickly, and I don't know.
They're very those girls or women are very vulnerable at 2:30 in the morning. Obviously, the way they're dressed, how they're working, where they're at, they're exposed to, all types of people that come through there.
Exactly.
And so when we see that, we have to think the worst. We have to think, were you going to kidnap her? Were you going to kill her? Were you going to sexually assault her?
Yeah.
Has this happened somewhere else? Do we have a pattern? So we had to take it pretty serious.
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
It makes sense.
So that's kind of why we came so hard at you.
No, it makes sense. I get it. I understand. What I understand. Like I said, I'm like very sorry. I was up, and I don't remember, and it was just flashes, and I regret it, and I'm sorry, and it was just a moment, and I regret it,
Sure, but I would caution you. You gotta. I mean, right now, the way they look at this is an attempted kidnap because it's really not anything else.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how it's going to play out. It's not up to us once you leave this room. I mean, we just submit what we've done.
Ezekiel is charged with first-degree attempted kidnapping. At last check, the 19-year-old is expected back in court this fall.
Now, it never ceases to amaze me how men like this, not even men, just little boys, they never are responsible for their actions. It's never them. No accountability whatsoever. It was the drugs. It was the drinking. No. At the end of the day, that was you. Nobody told you to smoke. Nobody told you to drink. I personally hope he gets the max sentence. I hope he does every single second in it, just so that he can reflect. You know, most people say, oh man, that's kind of harsh. Life is harsh. Life isn't meant to be easy. Life reflects the energy that you put into it. So I just hope he doesn't get a lawyer that is good at his job, Jay Homer. I hope you stay far, far away from him. And, you know, like I said, they throw the book at him. But those are just my thoughts. Until next time, if you are not currently subscribed, hit that subscribe button to the right, to the left. More dope compilation content. Until next time, I'm out.
That boy is good.